What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing the race for this F1 2017 career mode. We're here at season 9 here for this Austrian Grand Prix. I did the race just before I streamed this, so tell me down in the comments if you'd like to see more of this. So without further ado, let's get on with the clip. 18 laps. A little bit of a disclaimer before we do start this stream: it was raining all race, so nobody stopped. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hopefully we can continue to commentate on the streams. The last two streams I've tried to get them out because I've been at college, so we are going to be back with commentary. So without further ado, let's get into it. So now as we go to 5 red lights here for this Austrian Grand Prix, can we get a good start? And away we go. There's Ocon there. Tries to go up the inside. He gets it, but we swing it right round the outside as we look there from Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton had a bit of an oversteering moment. There is Daniel Ricciardo there going side by side with, I think that's Sergio Perez. Yes, that is. As we go up the hill now, Fernando Alonso trying to look a little dive bomb on Lewis Hamilton. He gets that done. Tries to get the Red Bull there of Daniel Ricciardo, I think that is. I'm not sure. Can't really see it because of the spray. Is now right on board with Sergio Perez down towards this main straight, and looks like they're Nico Hulkenberg under massive pressure as we go through this left-hander. As we see there Sebastian Vettel leading the Austrian Grand Prix, and then we've got myself in P2, Ocon in P3, Hulkenberg P4, Hamilton P5, Ocon Perez P6, then we've got Alonso P7, Bottas P8, I think that's Massa P9, and Daniel Ricciardo completing the top 10. So we now all go down the main straight there as we ride on board here with Fernando Alonso. We're gonna go down the straight now. We ride on board. Well, we're gonna ride on board here with Lewis Hamilton. He thinks about a little dive bomb up the inside. He's not gonna make it work. Oh, who's this then? Valtteri Bottas there making a move on the McLaren Honda, which just seems a little bit easier anyway because, come on, it is a Honda. Oh, it's not over yet because Fernando Alonso under pressure there from Felipe Massa. Can he get him round the outside? He's going to squeeze him out. We're going to round on board with Felipe Massa. A little bit of a tank slapper. There's Daniel Ricciardo waiting to pounce on these two. Like I said, no stops here at this Grand Prix, so both Red Bulls at the back in P10 and P11 at the moment. You got Jolyon Palmer P12, and you got the Haasers at the back. Let's see who's only overtaken at the front. From there, as we look there now on board with the leaders, so myself and Sebastian Vettel trying to look for a little move there, couldn't get it done in the exit. There's a Ocon there at the back, just waiting just to pounce. Really, that you just see that pink car in the distance. We get a little bit closer to Sebastian Vettel. So we're going to ride on board with ourselves through this left-hander, and we run a little bit wide there, and so we got Perez, his teammate, up into P6 at the moment, still trying to chase down that Mercedes, that 4-time world champion of Lewis Hamilton. You got Bottas closely behind, followed by Fernando Alonso, so good result for him if he stays in that position. So we got Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen. Can I make a move up the inside? No, probably not. But moving back to the lead, I think this is the point where we try and make a move. We think about it round the outside. Come on, a little bit of wheel bang in there, so a little bit of a kind of a Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton kind of ass thing. But I think, does Vettel have damage? Shouldn't have. But yeah, we get the move and we move up into the lead of this Austrian Grand Prix, ahead of Sebastian Vettel, then Esteban Ocon, then we've got Nico Rosberg behind Lewis Hamilton, behind Sergio Perez, and as you can see there at the back we have Valtteri Bottas. So a little bit of a scrap here for P4 at the moment, so hopefully that scrap can be put into play. Of course, no DRS enabled because it is intermediate conditions, so just see the McLaren under there as he's creating some form of a train right now. It's there as Felipe Massa there goes down the inside through the last corner and he gets the move done, and the move locks up there on the right, slows him really down, gets the momentum he doesn't want. But Fernando Alonso just hasn't got that horsepower, and that makes Daniel Ricciardo, but it's not finished yet. A little bit of wheel banging there between the between Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen, but Max Verstappen trying to sell the dummy just doesn't work. Can he get him up the inside? We got the Renault there of Jolyon Palmer trying to make a massive dive bomb up the inside. He's going to go side by side with him. We just switched to a outboard shot. Fernando Alonso there, so Jolyon Palmer gets Fernando. It's not over yet. Come on, Grosjean, go on, round the outside. Can he get the move stick? Can he make it? Yes, he can. Up into P. I think it's P. So up into P11 goes Romain Grosjean. You got P12 in Alonso P12. Then you got, I think that's Max Verstappen P12. So here he goes then, Max Verstappen up the inside through this final corner. Can he make it? Bit of a risky move up the inside, but he got the move pulled off. And now he has got more to move there at the back as we run on board with Max Verstappen. Oh, so Sergio Perez going down the inside there of Nico Hülkenberg. Can he get the move done? This is for P5, I think, or P4. This is for P5. So it's for P5. And we've got Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes, not far behind. As we cut back to the lead now at this Grand Prix. So run on board with Vettel. We get a bit of a tank slapper moment there through that chicane. I had problems especially with the back end. As we see there, just on the screen, little three-way battle between myself, Vettel and Ocon there. And then we've got Lewis Hamilton not far behind. As we now go in towards turn 1. Got a little bit of a sluggish exit. I could just look, oh god, oh. That was very close there between the two teammates. As Ocon really thinking about a move now towards Sebastian Vettel. He just needs to try and set one up. He's very close. It's up towards his gearbox. He doesn't think about a move there into that right-hander, and has just mistake for the position. But he can either get him down the DRS straight or down this next in towards turn 1, as we see there Lewis Hamilton all by himself in Mr. No Man's Land. So let's just run you down through the order very quickly. Just before we do this, we give him a little bit of a dive bomb up the inside. Back end steps out because I had problems with the back end at this Grand Prix. It was just crazy the amount of times I probably, if you watched my qualifying, you know what I mean. So let's give you a rundown. Let's give you a rundown through the order. So it's myself in P1, Sebastian Vettel in P2, Ocon in P3, Hamilton P4, Perez P5, Hulkenberg P6, Bottas P7, Massa P8, Daniel Ricciardo P9, and Jolyon Palmer topping out the top 10. So now moving into P11 is Romain Grosjean. We've got Max Verstappen P12, Lance Stroll P13, Stoffel Van Dorn P14, Kevin Magnussen P15, Danica Fiat P16, Carlos Sainz P17, and then you got Sauber of Marcus Ericsson, then you got Fernando Alonso in his McLaren Honda, and I think if now I will just tell you now, it was Pascal Wehrlein. I think the safety car has been deployed. Yeah, the safety car has been deployed. It was because of Pascal Wehrlein. He parked up on the left hand side. So during this safety car period, I put the car in lean. I went to go and save some fuel, save my tyre wear, save anything I could get really, and just pushed until I got to sit. Now I did have a bit of a moment with the safety car. I will show you this on board, and I will slow this down. Just watch this. I'll just slow this down for you. Look how close I got to that safety car. I don't think I could get any closer. But anyway, we managed to dodge a safety car, and yeah, we were just, like I said, saved some fuel, saving the tyres, checking the pressures and all that, and just seeing what I could do, try and maintain the pace. And I'd just like to say, the safety car wasn't out for long, so I think we're about halfway through this race right now. So we got Sebastian Vettel there, just trying to keep his tyres up to pace. There's me that's just trying to overtake the safety car, trying everything I can because he's just letting me down, giving me a lot of grief at the front. There's a Valtteri Bottas, they're going very slow through that left-hander. We've got a nice little T-cam there from the back. I actually like that. That's pretty damn nice. So we're there with the safety car. As we go through turn 1. So I think the safety car came in this lap. I think it was, or it might have been the next lap, but it wasn't really out for long. So we see Fernando Alonso there at the back of the grid. Getting very close to the safety car. There's Nico Hulkenberg there. I think at this point I was just about to get ready to restart this race. And yes, we are about to restart this race here at this Austrian Grand Prix, where we go under green flags, just trying to sort the AI out. Trying to slow them down, bunch them up all in a pack. And get ready for this safety car restart. At this point I just decided to floor it. I just decided to floor it because we were just about to go green. As we ride on board here with Sebastian Vettel there through the final corner, the back end stepping out because of course the tyres are cold at this point. They are just complaining of lack in the tyres. And Ocon is still in P3, so decent for him to be still in this at the start of this race. Then you've got Hamilton in P4 still trying to chase down Esteban Ocon in that Force India. This is probably going to take about a move. He doesn't stick to it, so we're now right on board here with Nico Hulkenberg. Through this back straight. Now we're going to run on board with the multi-world champion, sorry, with the four-time world champion, Sebastian Vettel, as we go through this left-hander. Again, just complaining of oversteer and understeer, but I ride on board with Vettel, and you know his car's seeming to be good, so I don't know whether it's running with a setup on or not, or because at this point I was running with a dry setup. So we're just seeing there Sebastian Vettel going right off into the gravel, so doing what I did. That's probably what dropped him off in terms of pace for the rest of this race, really. Back end stepping out again. I was having problems with this final corner. It was just this one that was kind of slowing me down and making me a lot slower. But yeah, Hamilton trying to get a little closer there to Esteban Ocon. And then you got Nico Hulkenberg under pressure there from the other Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. So can we get it? So let's just run on board here with the four-time world champion Lewis Hamilton for a lap round this Austrian Grand Prix. I think for the next episode I think I'm going to have to sort my setup out. So here we go then, through the final corner then. This will be a chance to open up for DRS. So down this back straight as you come to start this lap. So through in towards turn 1 you can brake at the 100 mark meter board, 4th gear. If it's in the rain, 5th, it's in the dry. As we now go down this long back straight. There, you're going to brake down very hard at the 100 mark meter board. Go from 8th to 2nd, and then get back on the power. DRS is open if you're on the dry. Then down this second DRS straight, and get as much speed as you can on your opponent. Then brake down at around about 70 meters just before the 100 mark meter board. Then you're going to turn right down to this little complex of corners. So you go through the left hand there. It's complaining of oversteer on the back of the exit, right through here. I was just getting the most. I'll show you how. But look there, I lifted off the throttle because I didn't have much speed. And then again, just the back end just stepping up. Now, as we run aboard with Sebastian Vettel, is going to get us clean round the outside. So, yeah, what can we do? As we're going to try and defend it right up the inside. A little bit more tyre banging there from myself and Vettel as we go up the inside through turn 3. And we get the move, really. We get it done, we get it stuck, and back up into P1. But Ocon's still defending P3, so oh, he locked up there on the left, and now he's under big pressure there from the 4-time world champion Lewis Hamilton as we go into the left-hander. Just not enough speed. Tyres probably not gripping up there for Lewis Hamilton, and it's same as well for Valtteri Bottas. Again, just running a little bit wide, not getting the best of exits. There, through this chicane. We're going to dive bomb it up very late, do a Daniel Ricciardo on Sebastian Vettel, and that is how a dive bomb should be done. Like 20 meters back, and we get the move done, and up into P1. So still, I'm going to give you a recap on so myself in P1, Vettel P2, Ocon P3, Hamilton P4, Hulkenberg P5, Bottas P6, Massa P7, Ricciardo P8, Palmer P9, Grosjean P10, Perez P11, Verstappen P12, Stroll P13, Magnussen P14, Stoffel Vandoorne P15, Derek Fiat P16, P17 Carlos Sainz, P18 is Marcus Ericsson, P19 is Fernando Alonso, and of course it would have been 20 if Pascal Wehrlein hadn't have retired in this Grand Prix. But as we're going to go right down to the front again. You got a little bit wide there through that right-hander. That's going to give Seb the run that he needs. Just trying to block that slipstream effect. As we see Lewis Hamilton there coming through that right-hander. Not close enough though to Sergio Perez. Sorry, Esteban Ocon. I don't even know why Perez is in this race. Perez is all the way down in P14. No, sorry, is it sorry, P11. Gonna run on board here with Sergio Perez. He's gonna try it down the inside. Doesn't work. Can he try and get back on exit? Come on, if he can get a good run, he can get him. I think that's Max Verstappen there as well. Speaking of scraps as well, the other Force India of Esteban Ocon still under pressure here from Lewis Hamilton. And now I'm under pressure from my teammate Lewis Hamilton. I think we're on the final lap now, I'm not actually sure. Yeah, at this Austrian Grand Prix. Yeah, we are on the final couple of corners now, and that's it. We're gonna come round the final corner, tail kicking out. We don't get the best of exits. Nope, sorry, nope, my mistake. We got one more lap. So we I don't know if you can see this, but on screen you can actually see like little boxes, look, like these. I wonder if that was like, oh, just the back end stepping out there, and Sebastian Vettel there going to take really good advantage of that. So we need to dive bomb him if we want to get the win. If we do, we go up the inside, take a corner cut in exchange for that. But the back end then stepping out, but we're going to come across the line to win the Austrian Grand Prix. That's the win we needed. Get in. So that is going to do it then for the Austrian Grand Prix. Just running down the final results now then. So we win the Austrian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel in P2, Ocon rounding out the top podiums. They got Lewis Hamilton, Nico Hülkenberg in P5, Valtteri Bottas P6, Daniel Ricciardo and Felipe Massa P7 and P8, John Palmer in P9 and Sergio Perez rounding out the top 10. Then you got Roman Grosjean in P11, Max Verstappen P12, Lance Stroll P13, and you got Kevin Magnussen P14. You got Danny Kvyat in P15, Fernando Alonso P16, Marcus Ericsson P17, Stoffel Van Dorn finishes up in P18, and then you got Carlos Sainz rounding out the last car on the grid with Pascal Wehrlein getting a DNF. I think it was a electrical fault, but we still lead the championship by 53 points. And in terms of constructors, well, we were gaining by about 148 points. So that is going to do it for this episode here of this F1 2017 career mode. Hope you've enjoyed watching. And we actually did make a upgrade. There was another durability upgrade, and it was for the MGUK. It was the MGUK Wear 3. So in terms of resource points, we get 193 resource points, and we gain in terms of the rivalry update for that, and we impress the boss. So looking at the durability side to it, so we got that one, and then next episode we're going to look at the control electronics for the wear, and then that's when we're going to start to focus on these. But it's going to be a long time for that one to be on. For the diffuser, that's going to be there for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So without further ado, let's get this upgrade for the durability.
Good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
So here we go, guys, then, for durability. What do you want?